seeing many people in my life asking me, how did your parents let you live in another city like Goa? Like, I lived in Goa for 13 months. Then I lived in Chennai for 13 months independently on my own, even though my parents were in the same city. And recently I came to Delhi for a business event, and people asked, like, how did your parents accept it? Did they accept right away? No, the truth is they did not accept right away. There was so much of emotional drama because I'm the first ever woman, I think even human, in my entire family generation to break through those patterns of illusionary dependency and get realistic with what I actually wanted to do. So I did that, right? So it was not really easy. I remember the day it was like decided, like my parents are going to live in the same city in a different house, and I'm gonna live in a different house. I remember, like, that was the moment I was about to be out of the cage. And one day I went into the restroom and I cried, so that my parents would not know about it, right? But I know I can handle it. I had enough resources like time, energy, money, guidance, happiness, and peace of mind. Everything I had at that time. Even then, since it was like a new challenge in my life, every time, I had this pattern. I'm not sure how it is with you. Like, if it's a new level of challenge, and only during the beginning phase, it's really hard for me. And once I get through that, somehow I get to the expertise level greatly quickly compared to normal people. So 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 I cried like that, and I told myself, I remember, you know what, even if it doesn't work out, I can go back to the same situation anytime ever again. So I console myself with those kind of words. I console myself that life is good, I am talented enough. That is all the truth and the positive proofs that I have actually got. So that mindset work I did before living independently really helped me live through it. I never thought I would be so talented in convincing people. Like, I never thought I am so good to neighbors. I never thought I am like kind to that extent. I realized all those things only when I lived alone. And it was hard at the beginning, only at the beginning, it. The truth is that things are hard only at the beginning, and once we push through that and go to the level of flow, things just happen so easily. But we have to be determined, having focus towards what we actually want, with the genuine interest and passion to do something that we want, right? It is all ethical as well. So, to come back to the question of how do I convince my parents to live independently, how do I convince my parents to go away from the norms that has been imposed through generations, and how do I break through all that, right? So I didn't do it overnight. I didn't do it like, I have been a very good child. I was a very disciplined child. Any parent would love to have me as a child. I was such a obedient, silent, shy, the girl who does everything right. Like, my parents were so proud of me. Like, I got so many appreciations since my LKG. Like, first standard, first midterm, first rank. I had good handwriting even when I started just writing. So, like, for them it was like a bliss having me. And not just that, I was also an average student after the first standard, first midterm. Okay, so I was an average student, but then I realized when I was 15 facing board exams, I had to give my fullest hard work, and I did during that year, and I scored good marks, got free education, scholarship, got into good college, all on good merit side. got university rank. So those things actually gave my parents some positive proofs that my child has been good and they can actually trust the decisions that I make sense? So it starts with you giving them positive proofs that you are safe even though you go beyond the comfort zone. See, our ancestors have actually found us some best ways to live life, right? And many things have been imposed generations before, like maybe even thousands of years before it started, and there is a reason behind every single damn thing that we sincerely follow by just following the crowd. 3 times a day we have to eat. What's the reason behind that? Monogamy is popular and it's normal. Why? Like, we have to celebrate festivals. Why? We have to go to temples. Why? Do you know why? I did not know that 3 years ago. And I was so curious and I was so unhappy as well at that time. And I was on a hunt to know how to be happy, how to be peaceful. If not for all the time, at least for a little bit better. And that's the mentality I started with. And the more I learned about personal development, it all comes down to believing in ourselves, believing that we can do something, and even if it goes wrong, that's okay, because we can still rise up and we can still trust life, that if life can give that opportunity to even fail, maybe life will give me another opportunity to try better, right? So to even give positive proofs to your parents or even at your workplace, many people come and say to me, like, my boss doesn't trust me, I'm being micromanaged, I'm being over controlled. Give them positive proofs by trusting in yourself and trusting life. When that happens, when you calm down, when you improve your trust in life, your bravery increases. And when your bravery increases, that's a whole new life. That's a whole new life. You have got to live it, because it was so beautiful to live in Goa. It was so beautiful to live alone. It gave me so much time to find myself, who I really am. I found it when I was alone. I was able to start with my side hustle during 2020 when I was living alone. It gave me so much time. 8 hours I dedicated to my IT work while I was working for that. It paid me 6 figures every month. And I started with my side hustle at that time. I remember it was work from home. Evening, when it was 5 in the evening, I would take my laptop, go to the terrace, enjoy the mountain view, the breeze, the moon, the sunset. It was a beautiful phase of my life. And I soon got bored of it because it didn't have the next level challenges. For me, it's my pattern. And that is why I also got bored of Goa, living near the beach. I never thought I would get bored of living near the beach. But, we have desires. And once we attain them, we go like, what's next, right? So it's good. On a bright side, we get to enjoy variety of desires happening, or overcoming challenges, or just sitting shattered. So get up, decide something better, and go ahead collecting positive proofs with which you can believe in yourself and with which you can give them confidence. Right now I'm in Delhi. I'm here on my own. For the past few days, I'm roaming here in Taj Mahal, Qutub Minar, Museum of Illusion. Not even once my parents called me to ask how am I doing, where am I, what did I eat, who am I staying with. Well, I am staying alone, if you can see. Can you see? No one's there. So I'm staying alone and I'm enjoying it, and not even one phone call. It's mainly because they know that I'm strong, I make right decisions. They trust me because I have given like thousands of positive proofs. I changed my job on my own. I was stuck in an MNC job for 5 years. I complained to them that I can't do it, it's so hard. I'm getting suicidal, anxiety, depressed. To the same people, I told them after a year or two after working on my mindset, oh, I have changed my job. It's been 6 months and I didn't tell you. So, if I can do it, if I can, the pessimistic maniac, the overthinking procrastinator who was there in 2019 and not now, I'm a very fast implementer, more happy, more braver. I feel alive every day. I breathe life every day. It's awesome, by the way. So start collecting positive proofs about yourself. You can start writing success journal. I did that. I write gratitude journal almost every day. Success journal is something like you write down top 3 challenges you want to do on that day, and just even trying that can be recorded as a success for that day. Make sense? And when you record the success, you can reward yourself. I watch some videos which makes me happy, like Quick Style Band or Now United Band. So reward yourself every time when you try, not only when you succeed or get the result, right? So yeah, this is what I wanted to say. So it is not others, it's not my parents who stopped me from living my life the way I want. It was ultimately me who didn't believe in myself before 3-4 years, that I can live away from my parents, that I can switch to a job getting 140% hike, that I can quit my IT job and work for my passion and purpose, which I'm doing even right now. If I can do it, the crowd follower, OCD maniac, the extremist, the complaining, the annoying, always overthinking the worst scenarios, the past me can become this happy, can become this fulfilled every day, can peacefully work. Can you see how peacefully I'm working right now? It's so peaceful. My life is so peaceful. I just had dinner with some friends. It was so blissful today. I had so much fun today. I laughed out loud a lot today. They asked me, like, why are you laughing very often? Why not? Why not? It's fun. It's life the way I want, and I'm carefully building it. Completing 3 challenges a day at least, and recording it in a journal, and feeding myself with positive proof that I can. No, this didn't happen overnight. The happy life I'm living today, it took me a long while, a few years, but I didn't give up. Because outside the comfort zone, away from the cage, I realized that I was not a parrot. I'm the eagle who flies very, very high. So, if you think you're the black sheep in your family, I'm telling you, you are the hero in your family. You are the hero. I am the hero in my family. I broke the inherited OCD overthinking from my mom. I broke many patterns of, even money mindset, related to health issues, related to self-confidence. I remember I had so many issues about how I looked before because I had brown skin. Now I love it. I love who I am. I discovered who I am. I know how strong I am. I know the dark side of me. I know what I do during tensed moments, anxious moments, happy moments. And I love me. And I love that how awesome I am, how ethically good I am for 99.99999% of the time. So life is awesome. Life is really, really awesome. Gather those positive proofs. Get out of the cage because you're not a parrot. Maybe you are a panther. So let me know if this was helpful and see you soon.